flow. I just had to let you know. It's the young, incredible, honestly unforgettable. You a joke like Chappelle show. This so perennial. Do this for my millennials. I be murdering any flow. I just had to let you know.
Yeah. One up and up, it's magic. With the gang, we ball out, it can get tragic. All we got, we gon' let you have it. Stuck in my ways, think I need to change my habits. What would you do if you were me and didn't have it? Look in the mirror now, I'm feeling like a savage. Tell my son I love him, for him I'ma make it happen. Now my dream's reality, not going back to. You say that you proud of me, I turn my back, you laughing. Now I hit the scene, they like lights, camera, action. Living in a dream, now my music, they be blasting. Step out, I'm a star, always in the latest fashion. Had to set the bar, try to catch me lacking. Bank account for my son, he won't have to struggle. You can see it in my eyes, all I do is hustle. They tried to knock me off my feet, I'm ready to rumble. Feel like I ain't ate in weeks, working off the muscle. Oh yeah, oh my, we ride for my brothers, no lie. All you can die. Never
It's the Asian chicken wings. You gotta see what this guy's doing here. Come on, man, what is going? Get better,
the game, we ball out, it can get tragic. All we got, we gon' let you have it. Stuck in my ways, think I need to change my habits. What would you do if you were me and didn't have it? Look in the mirror now, I'm feeling like a savage. Tell my son I love him, for him I'ma make it happen. Now my dream's reality, not going back to. You say that you proud of me, I turn my back, you laugh. Hey, how could you lie to my face? People claim that they be loyal, they be taking up space. See my broski lose his heart when he was fighting that case. Took so many yells, I'm not going back to those days. I'ma treat you how you treat me, do you like how it tastes? Shawty, use it, can't treat you like my ace. I got way too many problems to be worried, I'm straight. Me and Craig had to watch for the Jakes. On the road, they crazy, I get 80 a show. Say my money, stack it up, and look like I'm foreign cars, driving fast, I never done this before. Drown out my problems, let me One up and up, it's magic. With the gang, we ball out, it can get tragic. All we got, we gon' let you have it. Stuck in my ways, think I need to change my habits. What would you do if you were me and didn't have it? Look in the mirror now, I'm feeling like a savage. Tell my son I love him, for him I'ma make it happen. Now my dream's reality, not going back to. You say that you proud of me, I turn my back, you laughing.
Like that. It's a lot of money, why are you mad like that? Ooh, I'm in my new bag, my bad. You ain't geeks, too bad, my bad. Yeah. First of the month, I'ma run it back. Ay. Same day, why I'ma run it back. Friday, payday, run it back. Ay. Run it back, run it back, run it back. 48 yards, I run it back. Ay. I cop a car, I run it back. Go your then run it back. Run it back, run it back, run it back. Hello? That's the check calling. Let me click over real quick to let my check talk it. I eat it, ooh, Pac-Man. That's the way my neck talking. Right? I ain't never coming back the way the stress. You don't make no clap back when you backpack, my bad, but I'm past that. With a NASDAQ, that's cash. When the money fall, I'ma slap that. Clap when the money go, you don't slap. That's facts. If the money low, I'ma grab brown man. When it come back, I'ma give back my bad. When the check hit, the direct hit. I'm glad when the check missed the direct hit. I'm sad like, who's that knocking at my window? My window. They say that it's the money, I'm like tenfold. Over and out. That's gon' make you up like a limbo. She said she not She in. Yeah. Ooh, why you do that like that? It's a lot of money. Why are you mad like that? Ooh, I'm in my new bag, my bad. You ain't get too bad, my bad. Yeah. First of the month, I'ma run it back. Same day, why I'ma run it back. Friday, payday, run it back. Run it back, run it back, run it back. 48 yards, I run it back. I cop a car, I run it back. Go your then run it back. Run it back, run it back, run it back.
We ain't gon' run, no we don't hide. I can never switch, not a day in my life. Long as my dogs stay by my side. Yeah, we gon' ride till we die. We ain't gon' run, no we don't hide. I can never switch, not a day in my life. As long as my dogs stay by my side. Yeah, we gon' ride till we die. This ain't nothing for the pack. Got 16 sitting in the lag. Whole squad all dressing all black. Every single last one of them got my back. 20 of us, that's 20 goons in the ice cream whip, triple scoop. I got 3 strikes, ain't got to lose. When it's all on the line, what you gonna do? Come on, I'm highly favored. Don't wanna play me, no conversation, ain't got time for no debating. It's for the taking, no hesitation. Don't try my patience. I'ma pour out one for the set, boy, till there's nothing left. Wanna run to the bread until we all got them baguettes. Hear them footsteps coming, cause we coming for the check. We ain't gon' run, no we don't hide. I can never switch, not a day in my life. Long as my dogs stay by my side. Yeah, we gon' ride till we die. We ain't gon' run, no we don't hide. I can never switch, not a day in my life. As long as my dogs stay by my side. Yeah, we gon' ride till we die.
Back up. I had to get back up. I can't take no loss. You better call back up. I'm running it down to finish. I don't play, get down to get it. Talk about that, come slide, I'm with it. Better see me now, on God, I'm lit it. I know that you tryna go big. Better run up the cash, you love to spend. Better kill it and did it again. I'm with the intent, no, I'm down to win. I can't feel bad about it. I know you sad about it.
Know you sad about it. Know you sad about it.
I just got bags from Prada. Rolling up, I'm in a brand new model. It'll be here tomorrow. I don't got fears or problems. Only got real ones round them. Only got. It take a week to count it. Then I'm back up. Name the place and we pack up. Running these racks up. 100 meals a week after. Down from laughter. When they come to handles, never had one. With a bad one. Made a meal today and they my last one.
Oh, I had to get back up. I had to get back up. I can't take no loss. You better call back up. I'm running it down to finish. I don't play, get down to get it. Talk about that, come slide, I'm with it. Better see me now, on God, I'm lit it. I know that you tryna go big. Better run up the cash, you love to spend. Better kill it and did it again. But the intent, no, I'm down to win. I can't feel bad about it. I know you sad about it.
Know you sad about it. Know you sad about it.
I'm moving too fast, I can't stop. Wiping it down with the paint hot. Left hand on the wheel. I'm closing the top when the raindrop. I'm keeping the game in the headlock. When throwed and blinded my dreadlock. In the end zone with the mad dot. One phone call, get it dead stop. I feel like I own the season. Say one thing, just give me a reason. Knowing you're mad, I'm undefeated. Top dog, making it even.
Oh, I had to get back up. I had to get back up.
I can't take no loss. You better call back up. I'm running it down to finish. I don't play, get down to get it. Talk about that, come slide, I'm with it. Better see me now, on God, I'm lit it. I know that you tryna go big. Better run up the cash, you love to spend. Better kill it and did it again. But the intent, no, I'm down to win. I can't feel bad about it. I know you sad about it.
Know you sad about it. Know you sad about it.
Okay, 30,000 in the pocket, no change. Okay, I might pass the ball, but this is no game. Okay, all my girls, they love and hate me the same. Okay, so when I die, I ain't gon' be from old age. Somebody gon' want revenge, somebody might want it now. Right pocket got euros, left pocket got pound. Somebody gon' want revenge, somebody might want it now. Throw the ball with the right hand, catch with the left, touchdown. Step back, let me get some room. Congrats every time I'm through. Same packet, nobody knew, so I never get confused. Hotel get a bird's eye view, hotel get a waiting room. Read a magazine while you wait for me, baby, I'll be done so soon. Phone gotta be off, each store got locks, I got some trusted shoes. 10K on the countertop, don't look so shocked, it's nothing new. Death comes in threes, wins come in twos, cash comes in ones. Throw it up, celebrate some news. I do a good job, pull up and pop out and pull out. Head on and hood on, pedal to metal. When I put my foot on, I got to put on. I got a bad one, they wanna keep me, oh that's a good one. Pockets are dense, I think my bread is hard as a crouton. Receipts in my pocket don't come with a coupon. Okay, 30,000 in the pocket, no change. Okay, I might pass the ball, but this is no game. Okay, all my girls, they love and hate me the same. Okay, so when I die, I ain't gon' be from old age. Somebody gon' want revenge, somebody might want it now. Right pocket got euros, left pocket got pound. Somebody gon' want revenge, somebody might want it now. Throw the ball with the right hand, catch with the left, touchdown. Touchdown, 8th floor, come down, hotel, lobby. Receptionist, what now? 11 a.m., check out. Might give her one foul, just to tell her it's one now. How come? I need rest, no recess in my schedule. Mama used to serve vegetables, now half the meals got tentacles. Half the Emirates need a reservation and half my money goes straight to taxes. But I don't trip about it, that's what happens when you got dreams closer than a mansion. Plus all your boys got expensive habits. Go. I know what they're thinking, they don't even gotta say it. Nope. They thinking they just made it. I know how to make everybody feel famous. I don't gotta work no day shift. I don't gotta split no payment. I don't gotta answer questions. And I don't need you to okay it. Okay, 30,000 in the pocket, no change. Okay, I might pass the ball, but this is no game. Okay, all my girls, they love and hate me the same. Okay, so when I die, I ain't gon' be from old age. Somebody gon' want revenge, somebody might want it now. Right pocket got euros, left pocket got pound. Somebody gon' want revenge, somebody might want it now. Throw the ball with the right hand, catch with the left, touchdown.
They can't take it to 10.
I do this for the family, I might just blow my wheel. I'm keeping it so for real. Who feeling that glowing hill? I'm giving they soldier chills. My jewelry coat is chill. Stories treacherous, I effortlessly show them skills. Yeah. Paper stuff the edge like I don't know no feel. See the pain deep in my eyes, they know it's real. Yeah, been this way, right before the deal. Say this one for your photo real. Blessing after testing, I'ma show them skills. Show them skills. Yeah, how about it? You want it, you have it, you got it. Go snatch a skirt the lot. Go ahead, jump and hop on it. Rep where you from? Where you post, department, your projects. Pain driven, itching, drumming. Hey, look how far we coming. Heartbeat on the streets, you can do it. Ain't built for the weekend. Sweet, this sugar. One man army, but get deep. Watch what you doing. I ain't damaged goods, damn out the clay. You wish you could. I do this for the family. I might just blow my wheel. I'm keeping it so for real. Who feeling that glowing hill? I'm giving they soldier chills. My jewelry coat is chill. Stories treacherous, I effortlessly show them skills. Yeah. Paper stuff the edge like I don't know no feel. See the pain deep in my eyes, they know it's real. Yeah, been this way, right before the deal. Say this one for your photo real. Blessing after testing, I'ma show them skills. Show them skills, yeah, so suspenseful. I'm up in the field, saw it in my eyes, it was the Tiger Hill. Don't
chill. My joint is cold as chill. Story treacherous, I effortlessly show skills. Yeah, let's go. At first I'm the edge like I don't know no feel. See the pain deep in my eyes, they know it's real. Yeah, this way before the deal.
Ladies and gentlemen. Ladies and gentlemen. Are you ready? Are you ready?
Get ready, dog.
This be the green light, go. Tires burn the pavement. People wanna know where Mace, Poss, and Dave went. Still here, still in your ear with a style so hot, you'll see where all the sun rays went. Legs, arms, the head, all being moved in a frenzy. The blends be all the right cred, meaning credentials. Best of both worlds when we rockin' over pearls in the instrumental. Are you ready? Set, jump to the rhythm as hard as you can go. Keep it steady, to the letter right. Turn it up, we giving the show. But can you rock it like rocket fuel? What you talking about? Space out your mind. But can you rock it like rockets, fool? That's a close encounter of what kind? Gentlemen. When it was time to get it lit, we got it hot like fever. Sick with the talk, pass to your receiver. All about running the spot. And you know we got breath control, so no need to take a breather. Cardio kingpin, subjugate the dub play. And you know we can't wait to bring spins. A-star quizzes, A+ the final. Vocals we align, we'll move it all simultaneously over joints we rock. We earn 30 years, so you can say we got 3 turns. Live off the board, unlike you and your chess men. We install doubt in you and your yes men. And if the game had veins, we'll insert upheaval the crown. Cause the adrenaline we blend with the sound is our thing, relieving the kings of all crowns. So are you ready? Are you set? Then jump to the rhythm as hard as you can go. Keep it steady, to the letter right. Turn it up, y'all keep the flow. But can you rock it like rocket fuel? What you talking about? Space out your mind. But can you rock it like rockets, fool? That's a close encounter of what kind? Then jump to the rhythm as hard as you can go. Turn it up, y'all keep the flow. Are you ready? Set, jump to the rhythm as hard as you can go. Keep it steady, to the letter right. Turn it up, we giving the show. But can you rock it like rocket fuel? What you talking about? Space out your mind. But can you rock it like rockets, fool? That's a close encounter of what kind? But can you rock it like rocket fuel?
Cook it up, gourmet. I go Super Saiyan, gold tank. Anything I ever do is top rank. Got more boys than a Shawshank. Cook it up, gourmet. I go Super Saiyan, gold tank. Anything I ever do is top rank. Got more boys than a Shawshank. I don't wear ball mains. All I ever do is ball main. I am not a rapper, they all lame. I am not dope, I'm hard. Wait, I can power up and level up at any moment. Spitting like a semi, only give me semicolon. Couple zeros like I'm sending yell nets. Every flow is unmatched and I better get set in. Finish them. Mess around with me and I diminish them all. Even if I ever did the minimum all. In the end result, I better kill them all. Rogue One, but I got a team with me. Batman when I got a thing with me. I get mean, I get green. Show the whole game what's never been seen. Cook it up, gourmet. I go Super Saiyan, gold tank. Anything I ever do is top rank. Got more boys than a Shawshank. Cook it up, gourmet. I go Super Saiyan, gold tank. Anything I ever do is top rank. Got more boys than a Shawshank.
Designer sneakers hurt my feet now. Every beat is getting beat down. Couldn't eat, well watch I eat now. Like how you getting paid to freestyle? Different cities every week now. Every woman is a now. What state prop you looking bleak now? I was was home to sleep, designing sheets now. 30 different missions, when I speak they listen. Couldn't find the social fishing. Who the crew, it wasn't you. I know it's true, cause you look like the opposition. Run it up, greatest ever sums it up. I ain't have a lot when I was coming up. Kinda made my stomach turn when I brung it up. Wait.
Cook it up, gourmet. I go Super Saiyan, gold tank. Anything I ever do is top rank. Got more bars than a Shawshank. Cook it up, gourmet. I go Super Saiyan, gold tank. Anything I ever do is top rank. Got more bars than a Shawshank.
Yeah, in the field like, yeah, all day like, yeah, all night like, yeah, whole squad like, what? In the field like, yeah, all day like, yeah, all night like, what? Whole squad like, yeah, in the field like, yeah, all day like, yeah, all night like, yeah, whole squad like, yeah, in the field like, yeah, all day like, yeah, all night like, yeah.
You don't want problems, you don't want smoke, no. You don't want problems, yeah, you don't want problems, you don't want smoke, dog. You don't want problems, yeah, you don't want problems, you don't want smoke, dog. You don't want problems, no. I say you don't want problems, you don't want smoke, dog. You don't
Yeah, call us dangerous. Ain't too many can play with us. See what this game here taking us. No barber, ain't no fading us. I ain't really saying much. Actions be louder than words, man. I just wanna be heard, for your mom to your pop to the beat to the birds, man. Cut right off on the curb like I'm Barry Sanders. Chains on and the diamonds dancing. Game on, so it's time to go. When the rain starts, I'ma let you know. Name a squad that is better though than my home team. We a pot of gold. I'm a dog. I'ma need a bone for my whole team. I'ma let it go like blah. Yeah, in the field like, yeah, all day like, yeah, all night like, yeah, whole squad like, what? In the field like, yeah, all day like, yeah, all night like, what? Whole squad like, yeah, in the field like, yeah, all day like, yeah, all night like, yeah, whole squad like, yeah, in the field like, yeah, all day like, yeah, all night like, yeah.
You don't want problems, you don't want smoke, dog. You don't want problems, yeah, you don't want problems, you don't want smoke, dog. You don't want problems, yeah, you don't want problems, you don't want smoke, dog. You don't want problems, no. I say you don't want problems, you don't want smoke, dog. You don't want.
Yeah, I put so my frustration, I was waiting to shine. My father taught me don't be soft, so now I'm taking what's mine. I define myself as ambitious, young, black, and gifted. Master P, my masterpiece, that mean I don't got no limits. Bout it, I doubt it. My homies know you ain't right it. We break you down like a pound. I got it, don't pound us around me. I'm corrupted, flow cold and it's rugged, bumpy. What is up? I'm ready for war. You got to love it like blah. Yeah, in the field like, yeah, all day like, yeah, all night like, yeah, whole squad like, what? In the field like, yeah, all day like, yeah, all night like, what? Whole squad like, yeah, in the field like, yeah, all day like, yeah, all night like, yeah, whole squad like, yeah, in the field like, yeah, all day like, yeah, all night like, yeah.
You don't want problems, you don't want smoke, dog. You don't want problems, yeah, you don't want problems, you don't want smoke, dog. You don't want problems, yeah, you don't want problems, you don't want smoke, dog. You don't want problems, no. I say you don't want problems, you don't want smoke, dog. You don't want.
It's lonely on top of the throne. I ain't a king of the pawn. Hop on a jet across the globe. I guess the road is my home and there's so many milkers burning my dome and like turbulent air. I'm switching these flows. If you look at my neck, boy, I'm letting it snow. I'm sturdy as hell as Sylvester Stallone. They showing me love of my city. Gangs ain't hippies. Women like Nicky know what I'm about. I'm not do not fit me, I'm bigger than life. Gave everyone dogs, I'm not a guard, go hard with a squad. I'm playing my part, but I'm LeBron. Wings of the team, I'm Phil Jackson and hard. The homie calling from a cell, a couple of homies be making it. I just want all of them dudes to the well, not worry about taking a couple of L's. Don't sin for me, just win for me. Don't kill for me, just live for me. Keep it real for me, we eat together, leave the bill for me like. Hand on my heart, I give it all I got. Walk the walk and talk the talk. Take it higher, that's a God. Hand on my heart, know I give it all I got. Walk the walk, talk the talk. Take it higher, that's a God. Never stopping, that's a must. Always winning, never lost. GPS, I never lost. GPS, I never lost. Who do it better than me? Yeah. Vision on 2020. Yeah. VVS, Clippity. Yeah. Determination, laser focus. Banging on they though they taking notice. Determination, laser focus. Banging on they though they taking notice.
Yeah, I just ran a checkup on myself. Some days I just have to check up on myself. I'm so icy, got that GG on my belt. Thank the Lord for my people and my health. Lost a lot, but I came out with no else. Thank the Lord for my people and my health. And I'm fine as hell from my head down to my nails. My man tripping cause I got another cell. He still buy me YSL. I could get it by myself. These I could get it by myself. I could get it by myself. These I could get it by myself. I'ma get it by myself. Yeah. Feel like Ginger from Casino. Aces up my sleeve though. Right before I leave, I said like I'm Dino. Think I'm part Italian. Blame it on Gino. Smells like the medallion. The skin on cappuccino. I don't kiss and tell. Keep your distance from myself. For the genie with the snails in a 5-star hotel. And I wish he's well when they wish for me to fail. I might donate petty bills. They can't get it by they sell.
That's why you treat my men good, but not too good. I give them too much, then they don't need me. I give them just
enough. I just ran a checkup on myself. Some days I just have to check up on myself. I'm so icy, got that GG on my belt. Thank the Lord for my people and my health. Lost a lot, but I came out with no else. Thank the Lord for my people and my health. And I'm fine as hell from my head down to my nails. My man tripping cause I got another cell. He still buy me YSL. I could get it by myself. These I could get it by myself. I could get it by myself. These I could get it by myself. I'ma get it by myself. Yeah. I'ma get it either way. I don't even gotta say what I want when I want. They just put it on my plate. I could get it right away. Take you through my day to day. Wake and pray, make that play. Get some good at my place. There's some on the way. Cause my bro's on the way. I got stones on my gold. I got loads in my safe. Had a 7-figure summer, so I'm putting on some weight. Set up getting thick, so I put it on display.
With this round, I make a joke. Everybody laughs. I know I'm funny, but I'm not that funny.
Yeah, I just ran a checkup on myself. Some days I just have to check up on myself. I'm so icy, got that GG on my belt. Thank the Lord for my people and my health. Lost a lot, but I came out with no else. Thank the Lord for my people and my health. And I'm fine as hell from my head down to my nails. My man tripping cause I got another cell. He still buy me YSL. I could get it by myself. These I could get it by myself. I could get it by myself. These I could get it by myself. I'ma get it by myself, yeah.
Honey, I dash, got it on smash, foot on the gas. I will not crash, they will not stop me. Tenfold, copy, end zone, watch me celebrate. I'm cocky, I do my dance, jump in the stands. No man, man, oh deal with the hands. Thought he could guard me, I ruin they plans. I do what I want, they do what they can. Got it on smash, foot on the gas. I will can't catch up cause they lacking the stamina. Way too advanced to be playing with amateurs. Stay on attack when they tackle like damager. They react and play it back on the camera. Hot boy, just consider me flammable. Sure shot, I got all the intangibles. Need a leash, I'm a beast, I'm an animal. Eat the competition up like a Hannibal. Know the game like I wrote up the manual. I do weekly what you do on the annual. MVP, that decision unanimous. Big dogs, I don't think they can handle it. Battlefield, it's just me and my warriors. Guaranteed we emerge victorious. Years, blood, sweat, tears is glorious. I remember when they always ignoring us. Dash, got it on, smash, foot on the gas. I will not crash, they will not stop me. Tenfold, copy, end zone, watch me celebrate. I'm cocky, I do my dance, jump in the stands. No man, man, oh there with the hands. Thought he could guard me, I ruin they plans. I do what I want, they do what they can. Got it on, smash, foot on the gas. I will not crash, 100 yard dash, 100 yard dash, 100 yard dash, 100 yard dash, 100 yard dash. They slept on the team that they owe me. I need a ring and a trophy. I say I'm the best cause I am. It's noted in keeping it low-key. I can carve up the D like a turkey or run straight through the D like a train. This year we ain't taking no losses. It's all about making the game. I hear a lot of trash talk. He call himself making a name. I put on the Jets. The coach regret even letting them stay in the game. Team morale took a tumble. Next time be humble. I'm the lion in the jungle. You just try not to fumble. Rumble, young man, rumble. Never slip nor stumble. I take off, poof, magic. Now watch me juke through the traffic. Footwork fantastic. Dominating every facet. Treat the pocket like plastic. Here come the blitz, pass it. Got it on, smash. Put on the gas. I will not crash. 100 yard dash. 100 yard dash. 100 yard dash. 100 yard dash. 100 yard dash.
Going big, going big. Everywhere I go, they know the click. Way too many wins, they know the shit. They was hating, know they sick, acting like they know me. Cause I'm going big, going big. Everywhere I go, they know the click. Way too many wins, they know the shit. They was hating, know they sick, acting like they know me. Cause I'm
P-P-P-Lo, time to bring the bass bird.
Swear I'm going big like a lineman. She want bring the limes in. She wanna pull up to the crib, we can't dine in. Up right away, couldn't even get a vine in. Straight with the money we aligned in. Tell me how they broke, tryna chime in. Jesus watching over here in diamonds. He the only reason why I do not get violent. Ay, cause he gave me patience. Ay, swear that all makes sense. Ay, when you making bands, can make friends. Cause I know they tryna shit like Ray-Bans. Got a bad little shorty wasting. And I own it, I ain't gotta pay rent. Ay, I know we the ones that ain't them. Pull both hands together and I'm saying amen. Cause I'm going big, going big. Everywhere I go, they know the click. Way too many wins, they know the shit. They was hating, know they sick, acting like they know me. Cause I'm going big, going big. Everywhere I go, they know the click. Way too many wins, they know the shit. They was hating, know they sick, acting like they know me. Cause I'm going big, going bigger. Postmates how I deliver. My game too cold, made it shiver, but I'm still a hot boy. Cool it down, let it simmer. Hey, see him mad, got him bitter. Can't stop the shine with a dimmer. Only what I give her, and she let her call me baby, but I do not need a sitter. See me dip, yeah, I'm saucing. People at the bank see me often. Let the money run, it's a faucet. She gave me the that's a boss it. Took over the game, now we all in. I was down in the chips, then went all in. Throwing up the game, ain't no vomit. Make my mama stop working, that's the promise. Going big, going big. Everywhere I go, they know the click. Way too many wins, they know the shit. They was hating, know they sick, acting like they know me. Cause I'm going big, going big. Everywhere I go, they know the click. Way too many wins, they know the shit. They was hating, know they sick, acting like they know me. Cause I'm
P-P-P-Lo, time to bring the bass bird.
I came to win.
Life challenging, but I wouldn't trade with you. Early I'm up, I can't spend the day with you. I'm out of my business. I ain't getting paid with you. My color bright, I ain't finna fade with you. Man, I gotta come clean like I made with you. I've been on my everybody drop when I drop. Look at shorty, she support, bruh. Lifting up, never not on my grind. New York City time, another brother better, you will never find. I've been in my bag like groceries. Competition shouldn't take shots, take notes, please. Reporting live from the winning side. Ready to try, keep a different vibe. Is you down the ride, never tired. You will never know, you ain't never tried. Work it out, hit the gym, hit the field. Hey yo, I need that. Big chips, man, I need that. Hustle hard, on the job, you can see that. On my head is real good, we don't need your feedback. They clear the way with my crew coming through. What I do? Lace up the shoes, chase W's. What I do? Lace up the shoes, chase W's. Now what I do? Lace up the shoes, chase W's. Big beats, leave it in the street, case on the news.
What I do? Lace up my shoes, chase W's. Great colored coops. Oh no, I can't be number 2. MVP the league most valuable. They sweet as apple juice. Talking trophies, I done grabbed a few. Can't match this attitude. I wear my heart on my sleeve, please. I move like the wind, can't catch this breeze. Freeze. Stop you in your tracks. It's not no preseason. We seeking W's like Tupac used to throw up. Forget it, might as well forfeit. Your team shouldn't even show up. What you wanna be when you grow up? They used to ask me. Naturally, I chose an athlete. Competition never matched me. We ain't go together like camouflage and polka dots. Focus on your position, just know your spot. Sure, don't stop. It's a long season. They planning on winning for the wrong reasons. Trying to get my number retired. Can't let these frauds beat us. I figured out the recipe. Never let opponents get the best of me. I'm focused on my legacy.
I need that. Big chips, man, I need that. Hustle hard, on the job, you can see that. On my head is real good, we don't need your feedback. They clear the way with my crew coming through. What I do? Lace up the shoes, chase W's. What I do? Lace up the shoes, chase W's. Now what I do? Lace up the shoes, chase W's. Big beats, leave it in the street, case on the news.
Let me find out. My team ballin', you look like you need a timeout. I'm a star in the clutch, I'ma shine out. Working hard, yeah, I'm back on my grind now. Game on, took a loss, but I stay strong. Super Bowl rings, I just wanna play off. Gotta go hard, I can never play soft. Giant in New York, I run it back like Saquon. And I gotta win no matter what, like fourth down, Hail Mary, no punch. Like every time I touch down, I gotta stunt. Randy Moss, yeah, my numbers going up. All these trophies, what do I need any more for? Check the stats up, you can check the scoreboard. Check the stats, Jay Critch, I'm the QB. Ran it up and then I went and got a new freeze. How fit to be the boss, let me find out. My team ballin', you look like you need a timeout. I'm a star in the clutch, I'ma shine out. Working hard, yeah, I'm back on my grind now. Game on, took a loss, but I stay strong. Super Bowl rings, I just wanna play off. Gotta go hard, I can never play soft. Giant in New York, I run it back like Saquon. How fit to be the boss, let me find out. My team ballin', you look like you need a timeout. I'm a star in the clutch, I'ma shine out. Working hard, yeah, I'm back on my grind now. Game on, took a loss, but I stay strong. Super Bowl rings, I just wanna play off. Gotta go hard, I can never play soft. Giant in New York, I run it back like Saquon. If you ain't a winner, then don't come round. On my way to another city, it's a touchdown. Underlay, yeah, I gotta get it in a rush now. Let them hate, try to knock me down, but we got up now. You say that you ballin', keep it real though. Ay, why I never saw you in the field though? Ay, I make it look easy, it's a field goal. I've been grinding for a minute and I'm still going. How fit to be the boss, let me find out. My team ballin', you look like you need a timeout. I'm a star in the clutch, I'ma shine out. Working hard, yeah, I'm back on my grind now. Game on, took a loss, but I stay strong. Super Bowl rings, I just wanna play off. Gotta go hard, I can never play soft. Giant in New York, I run it back like Saquon. How fit to be the boss, let me find out. My team ballin', you look like you need a timeout. I'm a star in the clutch, I'ma shine out. Working hard, yeah, I'm back on my grind now. Game on, took a loss, but I stay strong. Super Bowl rings, I just wanna play off. Gotta go hard, I can never play soft. Giant in New York, I run it back like Saquon.
You know I'm about to beat your ass for this. It ain't gonna happen. I'm about to beat your ass. Cause you should have made that train with me.
We are just a few miles from the Gulf Coast of Florida at Raymond James Stadium here in Tampa. The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between the Detroit Lions and the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. The NFL season has hit high gear, and off we go in Week 11 on EA Sports. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. Now a play fake here on first down. Rush coming, and he's taken down. A bad start there. A big loss on their first play from scrimmage. It's second down. So now 20 yards to go on second down after the sack. Work to be done. Now left side on the swing pass. So a nice job to break the one tackle, but not much daylight after that as he's brought down. It'll be a 3-yard gain, and they're going to be staring at a 3rd and long here.
Set, 280. Check right 54. Right 54. Watch the curve. Watch the 40 gun. 40 gun.
Now it's Stafford. Throwing deep for Galladay. They got his man. Complete. Past the 20. Touchdown, Detroit. Kenny Galladay, 82 yards. And they are able to strike first here on their opening drive. Now Matt Prater for the point after. It's up, it's good, and the Lions lead 7-0.
Makes the score Lions 7, Buccaneers 0.
After the touchdown, out is Prater to kick. This is fielded at the goal line. And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line.
The Bucs take over first and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
Here we go. 6 yards. Food is Mike. Guys, it's game situation. Let's go. Go, go. Double up, double up. He's coming. Go. Wait. Off. Switch.
On first and 10, King. Blitz coming, and down he goes.
Yeah, I thought I'm about to beat your ass.
If they weren't able to hold up against this pass rush, huh?
What we didn't know was that protection was going to spring a leak on the first play from scrimmage.
Got after him right out of the gate.
Got to assume this defense will be charging again here. It's 2nd and 15. Now a handoff here to his running back. And he'll get this up to the 30-yard line. 16 yards, a first down. If you start assessing what went wrong last week, Charles, in their loss, had nothing to do with the ground game. They ran it well.
And you also have to say to yourself as a team, don't go away from what worked. That's not the reason the game was lost. Running the football over time, when you do it consistently, usually translates into wins.
And they're hoping to do it consistently here. And he's going to be out up around the 45.
What, you going to pound the ball like this? What you doing? You going to pound the ball down the field?
So back-to-back big runs, picking apart this defense on the opening drive.
I thought this was a passing
I give you a couple of them.
This was the era we were in where the ball was always in the air, right?
They didn't get the memo.
They didn't get the memo, and I know this to be true. Offensive linemen still, to this day, they want to run the ball. They want to fire out and hit people across the line of scrimmage, and they're clearing space.
The wrong way, huh?
The tackle to Darius Slay. Tough running there. That's a hard-earned 4 yards.
Yeah, those are the unsung kind of runs. They don't fill up the stat sheet, but they do set you up in good position on second down.
Let's go.
2nd and 6.
Throwing middle, but it's incomplete. Rashard Higgins was the one he was looking for, but now it's third down.
That pass.
I know coaches tell us all the time to have a powerful arm isn't the number one thing they look for in a quarterback. But when you're trying to throw inside routes and you need to put some heat on it, it helps have the big gun. In this case, just a little bit too much.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Trey Flowers, the former Arkansas Razorback, in there to get him.
I spent a lot of extra time preparing for this game, watching this offensive line, because they gave up 5 sacks last week in their loss. They just gave up another one now. They don't seem to be working together as a cohesive unit. Right? 4 guys might have it right, but the 5th guy is giving something up. They've got to find a way to all get on the same page.
She want daddy. So fuck that.
They'll go as a punt of 34 yards that time, and the Lions will take over. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And, you know, certainly a lot of football left to be played. We're not into December yet, but right now where we stand, they're first place in their division. Looking good, looking to be a threat come January.
Who is that right there?
And let's think about what every team has in their goals. All right, number 1 goal is what?
Who's that you got coming off that motherfucker?
Number 2 goal is win your division.
That's Eric
Number
Berry?
3 goal, and the biggest goal, I think, is to be the highest seed possible that you can be heading into the playoffs, so that you can have as many home games as possible to try and get you to the Super Bowl.
And right now fighting for every win possible to try to at least secure home field for the wild card and or divisional round. And he'll be taken down.
What ain't going to happen right there?
What
you talking about, buddy?
Midfield. 23 yards the pickup there.
Why you acting like that, bro?
Stafford now already over 100 yards passing in just this first quarter. It's 1st and 10. Throwing is Stafford. Completing it here to Marvin Jones. That's now a pair of explosive plays in succession.
You keep playing man-to-man, I'm going to dot your ass.
And another thing that makes the comeback route really effective is that oftentimes after you've made the initial move, receivers breaking away from the defensive back, and that makes it a really tough play to defend. Nice job.
And he has his receiver. That's Jones. Lions touchdown.
Spread our wings and fly away
in this first
to
quarter.
a place where I long for.
That's 2 really excellent drives for them to start this ball game, both ending with touchdown passes.
In big picture, they look great, don't they? Like a well-oiled machine right now. But let's down focus a little bit and talk about the guy calling the signals and throwing the passes. He is playing with precision right now, scanning the field and making excellent throws.
This will be taken in at the 1. Gets past 1 man.
Get him, strip him. I'm about to juju on that beat. Trying to juju on that beat. Get back in this game. How you gonna do that? How you plan on doing that? How you gonna do that, man?
The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. Already down 2 touchdowns here in the first half. This becomes a pretty important drive, doesn't it?
It certainly does. And a lot of the teams script plays. We know that, right? They have a script to start the ball game. And typically those scripts go between 12 and 24, 25 plays. Down 2 touchdowns early, probably not very deep into their script. I think that they'll stay with it. I don't think they'll abandon it just yet and try and generate some offense on this drive.
Anything. At least let's get that 0 off the board. Back to throw now on 2nd and 10.
Come on.
Give them 5 on the screenplay, and that'll set up a 3rd down.
For a second there, I thought that might break big. Screen pass. Looked like it was coming together. Looked like there was an opening. Still, ended up with a solid gain.
Spread my wings and fly away.
The last play on the completion got them half of what they needed. Now here's a tough 3rd and 5.
Oh, he about to run this ball.
From the gun, King. Heavy traffic, and it's intercepted.
Oh, that kind of work.
Slay with a pick. And he brings it back to right around the 26-yard line. Defensively that time, they were in zone coverage as a rookie QB.
You can't be getting the routes
can you learn there?
Bro.
Well, understand this. You saw zone in college, and the defensive backs reacted, but they don't react like they do on this level. So when they're in zone and they see the ball coming to them, they'll react at least a half a second faster. You've got to know where you want to go and be decisive with it. Otherwise, the end result could be something you don't like.
Now a throw to the end zone on first down, but it winds up incomplete.
Gallagher is trying to get that money in a faster way.
Once again, they'll come up on the 26-yard line, 2nd and 10.
You're not going to come out of that deep? Huh? I guess not, huh?
40 got.
We about to eat.
It's a 2nd down run with Sanders. And they'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Detroit.
Yeah.
A great play there with touchdown number 7.
You saw that juke move. That nigga say, who that is, man? Hell yeah, that help. That's the people, chat.
Boy, these guys are off to the races, Charles. 20-0 already, extra point pending.
Yeah, you always hear that term. They just boat race someone. Heck, it's car race, motorcycle race, plane race, whatever you want. Right now, they are sprinting past them.
Extra point good by Prater, and that makes the score 21-0.
I'll set washing in my candy pants.
After the touchdown, out is Prater to kick. This is fielded at the goal line. And he will be marked down right there at the 20-yard line. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And some dangerous territory. You're already down 3 scores. A 3-and-out here, or an inability to put any points up. This one might be over by half.
Yeah, and what you also have to guard against is calling every play for a big shot downfield. You know, thinking you're going to get all these points back on one drive. You're not. And last time I looked, it's still the first half. I'm not saying you have ultimate patience here, but you also don't have to go ahead and force everything either.
Second quarter now in Tampa Bay. It's the Buccaneers in control of the football as they've got it with a 2nd and 14 upcoming. Here's King looking to throw on 2nd down. Airing this one out for Evans. And this is going to wind up incomplete. The coverage there too strong on the deep ball, and now they face a 3rd down.
That nigga could throw right, dog.
That was a pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down.
Check 43.
This nigga about to run the ball. You fucking know it.
Looking to throw. King. Finding room at the 30. And this one caught by Cameron Brain. And all the way up to the 31-yard line. 15 yards as Tampa Bay picks up the first. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. They'll run it now out of the gun.
Ooh.
And he went nowhere. He'll lose yardage back to the 29.
Shit.
That sends him 2 yards in the wrong direction and leads to 2nd down.
We think, Brandon, I like the intensity this defense is showing right here in these first few drives. They're not just holding the line because they're doing their job, but they're doing more than that, aren't they? They're getting a nice push into the offensive backfield.
And a great example right there for the loss on the tackle.
Just in case I don't make it home tonight.
Now King,
for the last time. Look at my D-line. They fucking suck for that.
And that'll be incomplete. Good protection that time, and they couldn't hook up on the long one. Now it's 3rd down. I know he wants to get his team back in the game, but a 50-50 ball right there that maybe was a little questionable.
Yeah, he's pretty lucky to get that one back. I think that sometimes these quarterbacks play with a lot of confidence that borders on arrogance, and that can put your team in some Dutch.
Yeah, especially maybe want to look at some safer routes after the interception he had that ended their last drive. Back to throw. King. And it's caught off the deflection. It's a gain of 16, 1st down Tampa Bay. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. To throw is King. From the gun, he'll throw. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted.
Good pass,
Picked
bro.
off by the linebacker, Jaron Davis. And his guys are going to get the football at the 37-yard line.
Yeah.
Second
went to that one,
interception
right,
for him
yeah.
now here in this first half.
That's
And
the
you
pick
gotta
your
think he's a
poison
rookie,
route.
Charles. How much does confidence
Well,
start to
I
become a
switched to the
factor?
other one.
I think that's a
Went
great
back home.
question because that's what they're going to check on.
Yeah, you
when
got
he
two
gets to the
superstar middle
sidelines.
linebackers. Who
Coach
the
is
fuck
gonna
you
check
got
on it,
besides
his
that?
teammates gonna
Oh,
check
that's
on it,
Levante Davis.
because when you haven't done it before, it's not something that's part of you. You got to see how you're going to react. Let's see how he bounces
You got
back.
that shit
There's
over
2
there, bro.
interceptions for him in college and a half. I mean, that just didn't happen. So after the
Shit
run
on
for
his
no
lip, got
gain, here's
shit on his
2nd and
lip.
10. Stafford. He's got a man. That's caught. Left sideline. Touchdown.
He ain't sorry. That nigga just threw the ball to
Make that
97
now
speed.
3 first-half touchdown passes for Matthew
97
Stafford.
speed.
And the Lions are able to extend their lead.
I think if you pulled defensive backs,
You gotta stay
they
away
would
from
say
them
the
kind of
corner
niggas.
route,
Yeah.
take that out, make it illegal, because that is so hard to recognize and so hard to adjust, because your first move is to not get beat in the middle of the field, and that's how they move you first before they break off to the corner.
But then as the wide receiver, great job. It's tough to turn those upfield and go, but he did a great job with it there.
Really good balance, really good body
We'll
control,
be
and how about the end result? A touchdown.
Prater for the extra point. And the route is on here in this first half. After the touchdown, out is
Well,
Prater
it's not
to kick.
funny because I'm high and got a pot of money.
And this will be a touchback as that sails over the
You
end
know what I want to
line.
hear it all? Some old big pun. That's what I'm about to play. Cause it's so hard. Niggas
The
trying to
Tampa
fuck
offense
my
ready to get
life.
their drive started. Typically down to the first half, I might say.
Street,
oh,
you
at least
ain't
need a
beat me
field
since
goal
we
out of this
started
drive.
playing
They're
this shit,
down to
dog.
the point where they need a touchdown, don't they?
Yeah, normally you know me. I mean, you've been around me for a while now, right?
You beat me one
Yeah,
time?
I'm sorry about that. But normally
Hey,
I'm the
you
one
did?
Preaching patience.
Yeah.
You know, take your time. First half, you still got a chance. I think they're out of patience here.
Hey,
This
you
has
did
to be
beat
a
me. Y'all, you
drive
sure
that gets
fucking
a
did.
touchdown. So if you're the
You
play
beat me
caller,
in
you're going to that portion of the
Manchester
sheet
League.
that says big time plays,
Manchester
specials,
League, right?
anything you can use to get yourself back
Yeah,
into it.
yeah, that's who it
Gonna
was.
give this time to the tailback.
Oh, yeah,
8
it
yards
was.
there on the carry.
When we was
Now
in the
they're
chat
up to a
party.
much more manageable 3rd
Fucking
and
around.
3.
What's up with my nigga Miles?
On a 2nd and long, it's really nice to see an offense that
Where my
has
nigga
enough
Miles at,
confidence
man?
to run the football
nigga
in
all
that
right?
situation. I think that goes back to
Sleeping.
their practice and game planning. They've seen things that they've seen on tape and in previous games that led them to believe that even in a long-distance situation, they can still run the
Fourth
football
and
and
one.
gain enough
You
yardage to
going
put
for
themselves
it?
in a good spot
You
on
not.
third
You
down.
wouldn't
They
dare.
stop him for only 3 that time, and that'll bring up 4th down.
You wouldn't fucking dare do me like that. He wouldn't fucking dare.
And this is going to be nowhere close. Needed some inches and ended up losing yardage.
How
Certainly
dare
an
you?
Interesting call there to go for it. And the Lions will get the football back in terrific field position. From the 32
he's breaking
now,
it.
here's 1st and 10.
Oh, shit, I thought that boy was breaking that word. I hate Matthew Stafford.
Escape, and he goes
I hate the
down.
bitch.
Carl Nassib in there to
hate
get him,
the
and
bitch.
that is sack number 6 now for him on the year.
Oh, you running my defense? That's, that's my defense.
Right here.
I taught you
He's
that
been
defense.
unblockable lately. I
Yeah.
think that goes all the way back to not just his offseason, but the film study he's been doing during the week, because I think he's found matchups that he likes, and he's capitalizing.
Come
Sometimes he's
on.
even defeated double teams. He doesn't care at this
Fucking
point.
deep.
They try to throw on 2nd down, but this one is incomplete. We remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll send you cross-state to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman will have all the stats and all the scores from games going on during another busy Sunday in the National Football League. Well, he's going to go for it all. And this is going to be
Matthew
intercepted.
Stafford, man.
Picked off by the free safety, Eric
Dog,
Berry.
I smoked Eric Berry.
An interception mood on defense. Had 2 nice interceptions a week ago. Now 2 here in the first half.
Yeah, we
Fuck
call
Eric
it ball
Berry.
hawking. And the
Fuck
only
EB.
way to truly be good ball hawks
Bring
is
that
not
work.
guessing.
Let me show you how you
It's
run
not
that
just
defense
simply
you just ran.
anticipation. It's study and understanding what they like to do and beating them to the spot and creating big
plays. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
I'm starting to feel for that quarterback back there. I mean, you know me.
Let me show you how you set that blitz
don't
up.
have a lot of empathy for the QB, right? In this case, definitely. He's been on constant duress this entire game. I don't know how he's surviving back there.
And to think, there's still a long way to go in this
That's how you do it. That nigga just put a pharmacy on
I
me.
wonder what was going through his mind when he got the play call. He just got sacked on the previous play. He knows they're coming after him again. A little bit of guts to stand
Cool
in
as a
there and take the
motherfucker.
hit
Me and my
and
nine.
successfully complete
Nah,
the screen
cool
pass.
as a motherfucker.
Really well done.
And he'll give it here to his running back. And he's able to get it to the 31, and that's enough for the first.
Is you trying to score or is you just trying to like get rushing yards?
That's all they needed to keep the drive going.
Good line. I ain't trying to score.
Right back to him on first down.
Oh, shit.
And able to use his blockers to get this up over the 40. Now the Bucs going to use the first of their timeouts.
But you know you got to throw the ball to score, though, right?
A little over 50 seconds to go in the first half.
Don't talk to me. Too early for that shit. You gotta cut that bullshit out, bro.
Leaves him with second and a yard.
Let's go, D. Tighten up.
Second and 1.
We did it. Ooh, damn. You got me.
And it's going to be another first down as they'll get him to the ground at the Lions' 42.
Great pass. Dog, you should let me get that boy right there, dog. Oh, they ain't give it to you?
On first down.
Yeah, it was. Oh, it wasn't out of bounds.
The Bucs going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts.
But it was, though. How did the play end? You know what I'm saying?
Seconds to go here in the first
That's
half.
crazy. The way they do that shit.
First time into the red zone for the Buccaneers. First and 10 right at the 20. King now off the play fake.
Come on, Divinity.
The rookie had it and lost it there. And it'll be second down.
Oh,
This defense has been very
he was about to
disruptive
skate,
early on as they
too.
forced
I was
another one to
saying,
go awry.
Seems to be the
niggas
front
up.
and the back end. Pass rush, they've been able to get home. And
Oh, yes.
and he'll go down.
Oh, it was there. It was there, nigga.
The Bucs forced to use their
Oh,
third
yes,
and
Lord.
final
How you say
timeout
yes, Lord?
as they'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in this first half.
Oh, my God. I needed that.
Ninth play of the drive now on third and a country mile. Here's King operating from the gun.
Go eat.
And he's going to
Take him out of field goal range. Come on.
Make that now 8 sacks for him on the season.
Brandon, I think you understand the type of afternoon this offensive line is having. It is a long one for them. Long for you to spend it with me. Long for them trying to block those guys. They've given
You sure
up
you
a
don't want
whole
that
lot of
first
sacks,
round and that second
the speed
round?
and quickness that defensive line is eating them alive.
You sure need some offensive
Fight
line.
ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3.
Yeah. You better.
And this
There's
will
some
not
shit
be
coming out.
returnable. It's out of the back of the end
I've been
zone
looking
for a
already.
touchback.
No, they picking, you know what I'm saying, adjacent to what they need on their team. Not like just necessarily who the best player.
Next possession. And that first half, one to forget really.
That's
on
how I
both
pick,
sides
too,
of the
what
ball.
I
They got to
need.
find some way to string something
Fuck who the
together
best.
here, don't they?
Yeah, they're down big right now, so as you mentioned, trying to find something to string together, get some consistency, something sustained, maybe calm their whole team down and find a way to get back in this one.
Yeah, because right now you're down big, you're being shut out. Let's see if this is the drive that kind of kickstarts them. 8 yards the gain on that last run. Here's second and a couple. Now
That's why I put you right there.
Trying to run inside, but nothing there.
That's what I put him right there. That's what I did it for.
Maybe a half yard at most, but officially they'll be left with a 3rd and 2. On 3rd and 2. King. The man has got it. It's complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. Well, they were in search of a short gain on third down, and they wind up nabbing over 20 yards.
First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
22, check, forward. 22, check, forward.
Oh, that was a great play.
That's complete to his receiver, Godwin.
That was a great
that
play.
Throw good for 4. It's second down.
A gain of 4. It's now second and 6.
Watch tight end, tight end's right. Tight end's right. 3 down, 3 down. Cover. Safety's creeping.
Now King to throw on second down. And his throw's going to be
Why you be throwing that bitch so hard?
Mike Evans, the one he was looking for. And it's third down. And now on third down, they'll need to get it to the 36 to pick up the first.
Oh, yeah, that's that rookie.
Looking to throw. King. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
This has been a tough one for this offensive line. It appears almost like they've been on roller skates this entire game, the way they've been pushed around. 6 sacks given up in this one.
Now this is fielded in the end zone.
Yeah.
Nice job bringing that one back. 14 on the return. And the Lions are going to take over with a long field ahead and a first and 10.
Oh, shit.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. They have the lead here. Well, we talk a lot about pregame speeches. What are halftime speeches like?
For the most part, not nearly as emotional. They're a lot more clinical.
Well, that nigga let my motherfucking ankle go, man.
They think they need to light a fire.
What the fuck am I running without no ankle?
Let's go into the virtual locker room, because here's what I think happened. They got in there and they said, listen, let's take control right away. Defense, we got the lead. Defense, don't give up any points.
Now that's good D. That's good D, goddammit.
It's a sack. Credit the sack to Vita Vea.
Let's go ahead and detail this situation here. Third and long coming up. Back near your own goal line. I would be very hesitant.
You like that play, huh? Why you like that play?
Maybe just run up the middle?
Yeah, I think that might be the spot for them. You got to try and find some space for your punter, because you don't want him backed up where he has to alter what he does.
Cooking. Got the cookies on him.
From his own goal line, Stafford.
Let's go. And he getting up.
It's caught.
And he get up. We don't fuck around. Somebody better call Tyrone. Call.
Nice catch right there. Brings him out in the sentence. When in doubt, find your veterans.
He used to laugh back in the day when they would call guys like
Can't
crafty
use
veterans.
my
You get up in your
phone.
30s, you're still playing receiver, but
Get
you're around
your
that
shit.
position, you're doing something right.
Just remember this. When he was young, he thought the crafty veteran was something guy who couldn't run anymore. Now he understands a little bit better.
Touchdown, Detroit.
You know, Barry don't never celebrate. So.
With his second touchdown of the game, number 8 on the season, as his guys continue to put this one out of reach. This offense, they were dynamic in the first half. The halftime break, that didn't slow them down at all. Big strike here in the third quarter.
It's almost as if they were
saying it's not just our skill in the first half
that's getting this done. It's confidence as well. And confidence has taken over this game in a big way. How about these strikes that we're seeing?
And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. These guys had to punt last time. It has not been a very fruitful game offensively thus far. They haven't even made a trip to the red zone.
And I know that everyone's going crazy on that sideline because that drive
he's big and fat too.
Field, not really move the ball well. As you said, not even get to the red zone, let alone, not even put points on the board. They've got to just take a deep breath, relax, try and figure out what is working, and call more of that.
Watch the twist. Watch the twist.
Now they'll run it on the toss.
Oh. Got his ass.
Take this way down into Detroit territory.
How you let me catch you, dog?
A big play that time for Tampa Bay.
How you let me catch you, dog?
71 yards.
Tank, where you going? Huh? Oh, okay.
51 to Mike. Come on, boy. Come on, boy. You better be ready. Don't be ready.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal.
Turn the cone.
It's a gain of a couple, and it'll be 2nd and goal.
We're not having that.
Be interesting to see now what they do offensively down near the goal line after not much there that time.
As the offensive play caller, that may change your sequence now. Instead of coming right back with a running play, you may have to go to the air.
Now, meanwhile, a pass that
Why
should
wasn't
have
that
been
a pick?
intercepted, but it winds up falling incomplete.
Not only did they drop what looked like an interception in the end zone, they blew a golden opportunity to shift the momentum.
Try to get
One receiver to the left is Evans. This is 3rd and goal. Still looking for the first points of the game.
Here I come. Here I come.
Back to throw. King. And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And 4th down now coming up. I think here the score dictates you pretty much got to go for it.
Well, when you look at the scoreboard and you realize that 3 doesn't do you a whole lot of good in this situation, you're exactly right. Dial up one of your better plays and get after it. Forget the field goal kicker.
Man, you look like you almost missed that bit.
I'm kind of surprised by that they kicked the field goal. I guess you get some points, but this
why you didn't go for it, bro?
Quarter, I don't know.
Yeah, I don't either. Yeah, I'm with you on that one. When you're down that much, kicking a field goal, does it feel a little bit maybe?
You so petty, dog.
You just want to get out of here? Yeah, I think you got to go ahead and try to get some bigger points on the board.
He's out of here.
There he goes left side. And he will score. Touchdown, Lions. Officially an even 100 yards coast to coast on the kick return as his guys continue to pour it on.
Money today,
well,
dog.
they're just having fun. I mean, they are clicking on every single cylinder, offense, defense, and here, special teams.
And how about the extension of the lead? This one felt a lot like, you remember Seattle-Denver Super Bowl 48? Percy Harvin to start the second
49ers
half. Seattle was already firmly in control.
And the Seahawks play
now,
this week.
They feel like they
That's
can't be
gonna be a good game.
Yeah, they are firmly in control right now.
49ers and the Seahawks. Oh. No, I'm talking about in this franchise right here. They both
this
were
will
good
probably
teams.
be the
Both
last play of the quarter.
I like them. Yeah? I'm not going to drop her off.
On the toss.
What time she got to be there?
And he'll be brought down on what's going to turn out to be the final
what time
play of this 3rd quarter. Back now
yeah, when we drop her off, we're going to be there.
And this is a blowout so far as we get set for
well,
the
you
4th quarter.
Shit.
Very one-sided affair. 2nd and 6, just inside the 30. Looking to throw. King.
Oh. You talking about a good pass.
And this is going to be caught.
I didn't expect for you to do that.
A 1st down.
The goal for any offense versus his own defense.
I like how you had your feet planted and shit, too.
And put the ball on the receiver.
I like how you had your feet planted on that pass.
They did it well there. Perfectly executed crossing route. A running play here on 1st down is going to go nowhere as he is tackled behind the line of scrimmage. Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up 2nd down.
Look at the way he smudged through that bit. He smudged through that. He said, I want that. I don't trust you. You better call Tyra.
To throw is King. Ball play action.
Good pass.
And he gets this inside.
Damn, my nigga, you like going super saiyan on me?
That one good for a 1st down pickup of 18 yards.
I'm about to call you Goku.
One of the advantages of zone defense, as I remember it, is being able to see the play develop in front of you. One of the disadvantages, when they find those levels where they can hit you with it, sometimes behind the corner and in front of the safety, it makes it tough to defend.
Back to throw. King nowhere to escape, and he goes down. And you hate to say it with a rookie quarterback. He's done some good things, but overall, looked a little bit overwhelmed back there, hasn't he?
He certainly has. But in his defense, he hasn't had a lot of time to throw the football. You like the way I said that? In his defense.
In his defense. I got it.
You see what I did there?
Yeah, he needs better protection, that's for sure.
Let's go, Night Train.
He's going to be intercepted a third time. Picked
Go,
off
Night
at
Train.
the 20.
The Night Train. Whew.
And he'll get it all the way down inside the 35-yard line. Boy, so another interception, CD, and it feels like he's starting to unravel a little bit.
And as you would expect, still a work in progress here in his second season. He has to start ironing out some of these mistakes, though, because now his head coach, his offensive coaches, they have to evaluate whether you keep playing him and let him work through it, or you start thinking about going to his backup.
They'll go again with Sanders. He's got the first down inside the 10, and he's hauled away down to the 6-yard line. That one good for a first down pickup of 18 yards.
Squeeze, double. Kill. 40 got. 11. Hey.
Now Stafford to the goal line, but it's incomplete. They're still throwing the football here. Obviously, the incompletion stops the clock. That's a bad thing.
Feels to me like they're just keeping them honest on defense because you know they're going to stack the line of scrimmage and try and stop any type of a running play. Short little passes may work in exchange of running plays. Keep the clock moving, keep them moving.
Yeah, I guess you're right. If they can get some first downs, just as good as running the football. On second and goal, Stafford. And this will be caught. And the carnage continues. It's another touchdown.
Touchdown, Detroit.
Prater on to add the extra point. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to their big lead.
You call her mom the weekend parent?
The touchdown out is Prater to kick.
She'll come in on Saturday. She contingent.
This fielded at the 2. And he'll make it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And 3 interceptions in this game. And I would have to think, I wasn't a quarterback, but number 4 is kind of, oh, you're like, oh, man, I can't throw 4.
No, what's interesting is what do the coaches decide to do now? Having thrown 3, do you alter your offensive strategy? Do you take the ball out of his hands and maybe turn to the running game? Or do you have that supreme...
Let's go, Night Train!
Intercepted for the 4th time
today.
Let's
go, Night Train!
Picked off right around the 43. And he will bring it back. An interception return for a Lions touchdown.
That's the Night Train.
That's the story of the game. They've been suffocating all game long on defense. They're suffocating there again in a big way.
And they've done it not just by out-athleting them, which is often the case, but by being able to adjust to anything they tried to throw at them and beating them into the punch each and every time. This was a defense that was well prepared.
Extra point good by Prater, and that will extend this big lead.
Lions 56, Buccaneers 3.
So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. This is fielded at the goal line. And he's
Come on, bro. You got to score right here.
To the 22-yard line.
Get you 7, bro.
The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. And they gave up the pick 6. And now they'll be looking to right the ship here. Now, as a quarterback, are you a little more cautious this go around?
You should be. Just because
hey, that nigga break run from sharp
you can't
route,
be so cautious as to just really take things in. And
that nigga run a sharp cut, dog.
Give your team a chance to score.
I cannot recover that shit.
Those defensive guys. I know the reputation defense guys can't catch. All evidence to the contrary on that last possession, though.
51 to Mike, boy. 51.
King on 1st and 10. This pass complete to Higgins. That throw good for 4. It's second down.
I think I just figured it out.
One thing I think that's safe to say defensively, the tackling's been really good.
And because of that, it's been very, very hard for them to move the ball because you're not getting the benefits of run after catch. They tackle him almost on the spot. That means they have to run extra plays.
There you go.
Now this throw caught left side. And it's going to be another first down as they'll get him to the ground at the Lions 35. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. King now from the gun, he'll throw.
Oh, shit.
And my goodness, another interception. Picked off at the 13. And he's going to get this one back to the 20-yard line. CD, I know it's just his second year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape. He's like,
you love him too much, bro.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, second year, as you noted, on-the-job training, so he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward.
From all the way up at the 38 now after a good start to the drive. Stafford going to throw it. He's going to fire one deep over the middle. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off by the free safety, Eric Berry. He's able to take this one back to the 36-yard line. Now they get a fourth quarter pick. A little something.
Oh, so y'all like last name cousin.
So let's face it, though. Who's happy about this play? Fantasy guys, right?
Yeah.
The analytics will tell you one thing or another. That's a bad play on one hand, a good play on the other. But it's all about the fantasy points here.
Yeah, because this ball game.
Not this time.
He's going to let it fly.
Night train.
And nearly another interception. They've been around the ball all game.
Yeah, Godwin, I like him.
Just nothing there again. He's been sacked multiple times. We've seen the interceptions, of course. He's really been through the ringer, hasn't he?
And what we've seen is a defense that's well coordinated. The front and the back really in sync. The front putting on the pressure. The backside being ball hawks and picking passes off.
6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a third down. The Lions will use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. They face a 3rd and 4 after that last completion gets them 6. Here's King operating.
Ooh, there you go.
Looking for Godwin, and he's got him complete.
There you go.
For the touchdown. Too little, too late. But he does get in for 6.
No wonder you're grinning. You just beat me in our fantasy league.
Indeed, I did, my good
Go
man.
get that boy to me, man. Let's go and make that trade,
touchdown
dog.
pass, I'm going to bring
You
up
need
a
to keep
point
God.
from earlier
That's
in the
what you
year.
need.
Some of the fans were saying, when do we turn to the rookie? Well, he's looking pretty good right now.
Yeah, I love the fact that the fans are bringing that up because I'm not the head coach, okay? So he's got to deal with it. But I think it's a legitimate question. With the way their season is going, I think now is the time to turn the page and let him get some starts before this season is over.
And following the touchdown now, it's Bradley Pinion on to kick this one away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback.
You never miss a good friend.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And this game comfortably in hand. The scoreboard speaks for itself, but you still got your starting quarterback out there. When do you go to the backup? Let him get some time.
And that's one of the great questions in the NFL, Brandon, because I'm just going to tell you, in the 2015...
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
Word.
The Lions now going to use the second of their timeouts.
Word.
That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this fourth quarter of play.
What they could have did earlier. What they could have did earlier. Dude, what?
Gotta imagine the pass rush will be equally intense here on second down following the sack. It's 2nd and 18.
Middle. Mike 54. Hey, Alpha.
Throwing here, Stafford.
Let's go, Kenny.
Position on time, and he pulls it in.
It's Kenny.
With
It's a
6 seconds
Galladay.
remaining, they're going to burn their final timeout. Stafford now hitting on 2/3 of his passes, 10 for 15 so far. 1st and 10.
Hey, wahoo! Not today, you won't. Not today. Hey, 1 cent, 1 cent.
Out of the gun, Stafford. Escaping the pressure right. Oh, he's going to let this go for the end zone. Oh! That is incomplete. Took a shot there on 1st down, but he couldn't reel it in.
Good shit, boy.
It's one thing to win. It's another thing to win and put up